Hey, this is Santos Rolon Jr. here on Next Level Consulting. I told myself that I'm gonna have to start smiling a lot more in my videos because I do enjoy smiling, and I believe that smiling is very powerful. So that's gonna be a new look to my videos if you're following me on my channel there on srolon.com. Anyways, I hope that you got through a wonderful weekend this weekend. And I truly hope and believe that by now that you are making every day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day. Daily, in spite of and because of. I had a very interesting weekend this weekend, I must admit. So it's been a couple days since I've made a video, and I thought I would gather my thoughts together as I usually do and put something together here so that we can remind each other of where we need to be going in life, where we should be focused. We're all on this journey together called life, success, challenge, and brainstorming also. I really enjoy brainstorming. I think that brainstorming is very, very powerful. And again, I always use this phrase that something is just a fancy word for something else. Well, brainstorming is just a fancy word for using your mind to sit down and think about things. What I wanted to talk about in this video today is this, that life is going to continue to unfold for us. Life is going to continue to unfold for us, and we must be prepared for it. Sometimes we make the wrong decisions and we end up paying the price for that. One thing we don't want to do is we don't want to keep beating ourselves up over the mistakes in the past. Now, if you're making the same mistake over and over, that's one thing that you definitely need to take a really good look at. Now, what's important when we're going through whatever it is that we're going through, whether it's developing a business, whether it's brainstorming to bring in more clients into a business that we may have, or whatever it is that we're working on. It may be relationship, it may be ourselves, that we know that we've got some issues that we need to be working on, and we've been struggling with something, we need a breakthrough. We have to have a positive mindset in everything that we're doing. I spoke about this topic on another video. I spoke about it, the positive thinking. And again, this morning I was brought to this point as I was going over some notes in my journal, one of my journals. I always keep a notepad with me. Writing is very, very therapeutic. Writing is very smart because our minds are full of thoughts all the time, and those thoughts can be a breakthrough in some area. Those thoughts can lead us into a pool of money. Write your thoughts down. They're very healthy for you. Now, getting back to the mindset that we absolutely need to have this day and age, there's so much going on. I was listening to a little bit of the news. I generally will not listen to the news. I generally will not watch TV, but every once in a while I'll tune in because I do like to see what's going on. I do like to be informed. I am realistic about things. I'm extremely positive-minded as a progressional speaker, but I'm also realistic about the things that are going on around me. So I was just listening to some of the news about Detroit and the situation that we've been having over there. Of course, that's been ongoing, the assault against police and the assault against humanity against humanity. It's a very, very negative thing. So, what are you getting at, Santos? What I'm getting at is that we live in a very negative world. And we make decisions sometimes that cause us to move into a negative situation. We can't turn around and blame God like some people want to. We can't turn around and blame others if we made the decision and we've gotten ourselves in a situation in life that now we have to look for answers. We got to brainstorm. We got to brainstorm a lot to help us get out of those situations. One thing that I find in my life more and more every day that keeps me going, that helps me smile, that helps me stay energized and gives me hope is positive thinking. When you look at the cup as being half full or halfway to the top, when you look at the tree that may have some dead leaves, a tree or some, well, let's look at a tree. You know, you could look at a tree, and of course you can look at it and you can find all the brown leaves and all the dead leaves, but you have a choice where you could look at that tree and you could look at the green. And life is like that. You could look at the brown, you could look at the negative, you could look at all the things that are wrong, or you can turn around and you could look at the positives. You could look at situations that you've gotten yourself into, or situations or experiences that have been thrown at you. You can look at them and you can ponder that for a little bit, or you can look at, okay, how can I make this better? How, you know, where's the solution? Where do I find the solution? And a positive mindset will keep you going in the right direction all the time. That's, I tell you, we do have a choice. You can think negative if you want to, or you can choose to be positive. And of course, positive mindset is something that we grow into. It has to do a lot with the way we speak, the way that we conduct our daily activities, the rituals that we're doing every day. You got to do, it's like the person that wants to build muscle. You're not going to build muscle unless you eat a good balanced diet, unless you get the proteins in, and of course you got to work out. And I'm not talking about, well, I'm not even going to go there. Bodybuilders, we know what bodybuilders do in order to get massive, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about building muscle. There's an exercise, there's a ritual that is involved in that kind of lifestyle. And if you want to be positive every single day, if you want to be positive in school, if you want to be positive at home, if you want to be positive on the job, if you want to be positive regarding your business, in spite of where you're at, the whole world could be falling apart around you. But it's what you hold on to up here that's going to make the difference in your life, and is also going to make the difference in the lives of others around you. That's what I find to be truly exciting. And it's a challenge to me every single day to keep my mindset optimized or positive. And it gets easier with time. The more that you do this exercise, you know, I'll share just a little bit about what I do. I watch videos, obviously. I educate myself. I do a lot of writing in my notebooks that I keep around the house, and I also do microblogging online. I watch my own videos that I create. I talk to myself on a very positive level in front of the mirror. I'm actually doing that at least a couple times a day now, which is a very, very healthy, powerful exercise if you want to take control over your thought life. We have a choice. We can fall apart when things go terribly wrong, or we can look at those situations and those circumstances or those experiences that we go through with a positive mindset and tell ourselves in the midst of it that we're going to get through it, and we're going to go through it with flying colors. You got to take control, my friend. You got to take control of your life. You can't let your mind and the thoughts in your mind run rampant. You got to prepare yourself ahead of time so that you can be positive during those difficult times. It's easy to be positive when everything is going very well. I spoke about this in a video. I believe I titled it, Can you hold your composure? It's very easy to go through when everything is just totally, you know, clicking. It's easy to have a positive mindset during those times. But the true test is when things are not going well, when everything just seems to be just horrible. The mindset that you have in that situation will determine the outcome most of the time. You know, we're not in control of everything, that's for sure. We don't have full control of everything that goes on around us. We'll leave that up to God. But we do have full control, and we can and maintain full control of our mindset if we choose to. That's my message for today. There'll be some things, there'll be a few, some information about me below this video. I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my channel, to comment on below the video. Also, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I choose to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day daily. I hope that you start doing the same thing. I will see you at the top, and I will see you in complete victory on my next video.